Welcome to the tutorial of Football Manager IO, a game where you can manage your own football club. And in this video, I'll show you the essential features of the game. And in the center of your football club, of course, is the team. So on the team tab, you can see your current formation, where you can see all the players in the squad. And they have, first of all, the position, like CA on the top. You can see it stands for central attacker, or on the bottom left, LD would stand for left defender. And the number indicates the level of the player, which is from 1 to 100. Then the percentage value is the fitness of the player. You can just tap on a player to exchange it with another one. So I can exchange Jan Hermann with Hannes Hermann, which actually does not make sense because Hannes Hermann is not fit. And so I revert that change. Below the lineup, you can see the substitute bench. You can select 4 players on the substitute bench. Just tap on it to exchange a new one. And below, you can see this little select box where you can say when that player should be exchanged during the game. Below, you can see the tactics. You can, first of all, choose a formation. So if you change the formation, it's automatically selecting appropriate players for your lineup. So change it to 5-4-1 and change it back to 4-3-3. So that looks better. And you can select a tactic and you can choose a captain, which is important. That potentially gives your team a boost if it's a good captain. And then you get a list of all the players. You can horizontal scroll here to get more details about the players. The blue ones are the ones in your lineup. The yellow ones are the one on your substitute bench, and the white ones are out of your lineup and substitute bench. And you can tap on a player to get more details. So that's the detailed view of a player with all the facts, history, and so on. You can fire the player, and you can also set a sell price for the player. So if I type in a value here, like, okay, this player is, let's make it super cheap, but I only want to have offers. So you get this little checkbox below, allow instant buy. Instant buy means if someone on the transfer market wants to buy that player for the price I set here, it gets the player immediately. If I deselect it, it means that I just select some offers. So someone could send me an offer. So if I say, okay, 500,000, someone might offer me 500,000 or more, and then I can accept or decline that. And I can do this in the last tab, bottom right, under the transfers. I see the incoming offers. Then there I can see like, okay, someone wants to buy my player for a certain price. You can buy any player from any team. You can always make an offer. I show you in a second how that works. But first of all, on the transfer market, you see all the players that are currently having a sell price. And you can just go in here and filter on top for the position, age, and level. And then if you find a player that you want and you have enough money, just press the buy button, and then you have this instant buy on the top, which means you get the player immediately, or you can make an offer. On the top, you also have this tab button for free players. Those are players without team currently, and you can just hire them for free. So now let's have a look on the games tab on the bottom. We have 2 modi. It's the league and the cup. On the league is the standard league. We have currently 4 leagues, and the first 2 teams get promoted, and the last 4 get into relegation. And yeah, it's 18 teams per league, so it means it's 34 game days. And you can see the results on top, and you can also open up a game dialog where you get all the details about the game, statistics. Makes sense to look at this if your tactic works. Then we have a cup. It's a KO cup, and you get a lot of money through the cup. So with every round you achieve a win, you get more and more money. Makes absolutely sense. Then you have the schedule where you can see your own schedule for the season, and you get a friendlies tab where you can play friendly games. And how do you do that? So from a league tab, for example, you can just select a team. Let's go to Kicker Siena here. And what I can do here is, first of all, I can say I can remove him or add him as a friend. And I can also play a friendly match. I can play 1 friendly match per game day. So every morning, for example, and every evening. And what I also can do is I can tap a player of that user and make a buy offer for that player. So we got that. Now, one of the absolutely key features of the game are action cards. With every game day, you get at least one action card, and there are fitness action cards because players are losing fitness every game day if they are in the lineup. And then with those action cards, you can give them fitness back. Besides that, there are also those level up cards. The level up cards are also bronze, silver, or gold. The gold level up cards are up to level 100. The bronze card is only up to level 40, so you need to select them. And there are many more action cards, and it depends mainly what buildings you have. So you get more action cards and better action cards if you have better buildings. I show you in a second. And there's one more way on getting action cards, and it's with that mini game on the page. You can just play this mini game here. You need to run by those players that come from the top, and then sometimes a goal appears, and you need to press the ball button in the middle to shoot the ball. Oop, where's the goal? Where is it? No, there is it. Bam. Okay, and if you manage to, I think, shoot at least 3 goals, you get 1 action card. Now come to the buildings. On the club tab, you can see that there is a buildings tab, and we have 3. Oh, I got an action card. You got 3 different buildings: trainings area, fitness studio, and youth academy, and you can extend those. It's quite expensive, but it really is worth it because it gives you more and better action cards if you construct those buildings. If you do not spend the money on the buildings, you should do it on the stadium. You can extend your stadium here, build more seats, put a roof on the top, and you can adjust the prices. And the amount of fans that want to come to your game or to your game at all is depending on how strong the teams are that are playing against each other. So if you are playing against a weaker opponent, you need to lower the prices. If you play against a very strong opponent, you need to raise the prices. It's always good to have like an attendance of around 95% or so. So it's absolutely not good at the moment on my end, and important. Then we have the club info page where you can adjust the name of your club. You can give it a long and a short name. You can update the emblem, the logo of your club, give it a different shape, color, pattern, and you can decide what is written on the banner. And you can upload and change your profile picture. And the last one is the finances tab. Here you can see your sponsor. If you have none, you can get a selection here where you can choose one sponsor, and you can see a prediction of the TV money that you are getting at the end of a season. And you have also like a financial log where you can see all the things all the money that you got throughout the season. So I think that's basically it. And then on the home page, you have like a summary with your logo, with a short table, with an action required list. It's quite helpful because this gives you some exclamation marks on some topics and some hints. Okay, is there something missing, etc., etc. You can see the upcoming game, the last game results. There's a slider here that you can slide, and the cup. And you can also, if you did not play a friendly match on the game day, you can directly push here a button. And there's many more. That's kind of part of the game that you figure out whatever is possible in the game, and write some posts in the forum, some comments, find some friends, and of course search other players if you want. Have fun. I like to develop those games further, and I'm happy to hear some feedback.